appreciate you guys tuning in today or whenever you are tuning in. We appreciate it. Even if you're watching on YouTube, we appreciate you taking the time to listen to us and our silliness. I know.
All 7 of them.
Hey, there's probably 10 or 12. And because we have a good guest today, we're probably going to have lots of viewers.
No, I'll say
I'm
so,
hoping so. Today our guest is going to be Miss Cassie and Cammie, and there'll always be Joneses. I'm sorry, but Cassie and Cammie are going to come on with Mr. Layton, and they are going to talk to us about Harvest Christian School for the Deaf. They're having, and we talked about this a couple of weeks ago. Well, we've done it every week since we've got the information, but they're going to be having a benefit singing and auction at North Sun Mountain High School this Saturday. Is that this Saturday, the 8th?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, today's the 4th. It's 4 days.
Okay. From 7 to 9 Eastern Time. And so they're going to tell us a little bit about that and give us all the information. We're going to find out a little bit of history about Harvest Christian School and what it's meant to them in Layton. And so we're looking forward to that. But as always, we're going to do our announcements first. And I just fired Jimmy because he don't have any announcements. I don't know what's wrong with him. When you going to start doing
You get all the good ones.
I don't even have hardly any. When are you going to start doing countdown days? I mean, it's still a little early. I'm surprised though that you don't know.
Well, you know, it's what, 18 days till A-Day?
Oh, is it?
Something like that.
Is it the 22nd?
22nd, I think.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
A-Day, so it's coming up.
The other schools is this weekend, but.
Oh, well, speaking of that, I'm glad we said that because speaking of Tuscaloosa, I got something to talk about Tuscaloosa. Look at me go. Now I said I did. Look here. I just wanted to.
Now you're all unorganized.
I was unorganized when I got here. I want to say Tuscaloosa is Saturday. Tuscaloosa. Jonah Slade and Lane Gamble, congratulations and good luck to those two. They're 7th graders at Bryant, and they are going, well, they'll be at Northeast Friday in a robotic competition. And then Saturday, they're going to Tuscaloosa to compete down there against all these other big schools, academies, private schools, the whole Westavia Hills and,
they're nothing compared to them guys.
I'm telling you, these guys are awesome. They do an awesome job. And so we want to wish them the best of luck, and we will let you know when we get next Tuesday, we hope, how they did. Whether they actually win, just the fact that they're going and trying, I think is a good thing. So we're excited for Lane and Jonah, and if you see them, tell them, give them some encouragement. Because they've worked really hard. They have to work when other kids are playing. A lot of times they're working on their robotics. So congratulations and good luck to Jonah and Lane. Also, I wanted to remind everybody, I missed it. I miss things. But last Saturday was the breakfast at the Neighborhood Watch at Bryant.
Oh, it was?
I miss Miss Tootsie.
Yeah. She always carried
She kept. Yes, she done an awesome job, and I miss her.
I'm not as good as she is.
Not at this, no.
No. Very few things probably.
You're good at refinishing furniture. You're doing a really good job on that.
Well, after you made so many mistakes and you cover them up, it's got to be.
But, so I'm going to try to remember to call her every week and find out what's happening.
See what's going on.
Yeah. But so last week was the breakfast, but it's the first Saturday of every month at the Neighborhood Watch. So I need to get me a calendar, and I have a calendar, but I need to mark it.
She should email you the calendar or something, maybe.
Yeah, or just bring it by and see me.
Well, yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah, I know. And then we'd sit there and talk for 3 hours, and I'd be even further behind, and she wouldn't have any knowledge gained because I don't know nothing. So, but also the Highlands bus that she always told us about, they will be at the Bryant Senior Center on the 19th of this month.
Oh, okay.
I believe that's a Wednesday. They usually come on Wednesdays, and they'll be there starting about 10 o'clock fast time, and they do all the vitals, the blood pressure, sugar, all kind of tests that you can get run, and it don't cost you a thing. So be sure and go check them out. And I don't remember. I'll need to get with her and get a definition for sure of all that they do. Also wanted to let everybody know we had Matthew on 2 weeks ago, I guess, and we talked about being closed on the courthouse being closed on April 24th for Confederate Memorial Day. But I just got an email to remind me also that the courthouse will be closed Friday the 14th for Good Friday.
Okay.
So do not drive to Scottsboro. And that's the bad thing, because a lot of people will be off and they'll think, oh, I'll go run to Scottsboro today and take care of my business. Don't go to Scottsboro, because the courthouse will be closed.
You'll be upset.
And, yeah, they would. I'm not going to go.
I'm not gonna be there either.
So, Good Friday the 14th, the Jackson County Courthouse will be closed. Also, I wanted to let everybody know that after our show, when we were talking about the are they cellars or sheds?
Shelters.
Shelters.
That's why you have me here.
The storm shelters at Bryant. Mr. Ed McKinney is on top of that. He called and told me that he's the one that has the key there, and so he's pretty good about making sure that they're open at the Bryant School. And Lloyd Ellison, the principal, he was in Arizona, I think, and actually sent word. He put on Facebook that they were open. So we appreciate them for doing that. But also, I wanted to give everybody the emergency management phone number in case you want to talk to Mike or Felix. That number's 256-574-9344 if you have any questions in regard to the storm shelters. Just wanted to remind everybody about the golf tournament coming up. For all you golfers out there.
Oh, you're shuffling cards over all
I
the
know,
papers.
I got so many little notes here. It's Bryant Junior High School PTO is sponsoring the golf tournament, and I think they had their meeting and they re-elected Stephanie Kirkpatrick for she's the president of the PTO.
You have problems with that.
It's cause my head. It's this
I've been telling you that for years.
it's this sinus thing going on.
Sinus, yeah.
Sinus
that
thing in
too.
my head, and I feel like I'm in a cone, and so nothing's coming out right. But it's Bryant Junior High School PTO. Oh, congratulations to Stephanie for being president again, because
Yeah.
she's done a very good job. I'm just super impressed with the hard work that she does there at the PTO for Bryant. But this golf tournament, it's probably be one of their biggest fundraisers. It will be April 22nd, so that's what, 2 weeks, I think. Time is 8 o'clock Central Time, be 9 o'clock Eastern Time at the Trenton Golf Club. 4-man teams, cost is $75 per player or $300 per team. It includes a round of golf and a meal following the round, a goodie bag, 2 mulligans, and range balls. First place wins $500, second place wins $300. There's going to be 2 closest to the pin contests, and the winners of those will receive a dozen Titleist Pro V1 golf balls. For more information or to enter, you need to call Stephanie Kirkpatrick at 256-605-0566. And they're also going to be having a bunch of door prizes, like a 50-50 raffle, a Callaway golf bag, a laser rangefinder, Titleist cap, and a monogrammed golf towel, just to name a few of their door prizes. So that sounds like it'd be a lot of fun if you like to play golf, and it helps out the PTO. So be sure and check that out. Also, this is coming up Saturday from 9 to 4, so that will not interfere at all with the benefit singing, but from 9 to 4 in Scottsboro, that'd be 10 to 5 fast time, is the Market on the Square, and that is the, I don't know why they do that, though. They have First Monday, which is kind of the same thing, but I guess this is different. This is vintage clothing, furniture, home decor, general store, gifts, art gallery, antiques, clothing boutique, food vendors, and it says you've never seen anything like it. So I'm pretty sure we've seen things like it, but maybe not there.
Not
so.
all together, maybe.
I know. It's a nonprofit organization. It's hosting it downtown Scottsboro. It's geared toward hosting fun, safe, and family-oriented events. So if any of your vendors, for more information, you can contact Miss Kathy Mitchell at 256-599-4717. And what else have I got? Oh, we'll have to talk about this in just a minute. Miss Katrina Barclay will be live at Vintage 1889 in Fort Payne on April the 12th from 9 to 12 Eastern Time. That's a 3-hour gig.
Wow.
And so we went Saturday night and saw her at Stone Cup. And I took my knitting. I'm old, so I took my knitting, and we just had the best time.
It was good.
I love her music and love listening to her. And then the where they perform, right behind them is the bridge. You can see the bridge, and it was such a pretty day. And we just really enjoyed it and enjoyed seeing Katrina and listening to her. Yeah. And so if you get a chance, I'm going to try. That's Good Friday, April 14th.
Is it?
Mm-hmm. So hopefully we'll get a chance and we'll go to see her at Vintage as well. But that is April 14th, and that's live at Vintage 18. She'll be live at Vintage 1889. So they say that's a really cool place in Fort Payne. I don't know. I've never been.
Me neither.
But we're going to try to go. So hopefully we can. And let's see. Don't forget about the backpack programs that are going on at different schools. I know they have one at Bridgeport and Bryant. I'm not sure about anywhere else, but be sure and keep those in mind. If you have a heart to give a little extra, I'm sure they would appreciate that. They could use it. You ordered you some popcorn from the Beta Club, didn't you? We discussed that on here a couple of weeks ago. The Beta Club.
You ordered some and didn't ask me.
I didn't ask you. That was rude.
I'm getting some now.
I know it. What kind did you order?
The jalapeno.
Oh, you want to make sure I don't.
There you go.
I don't get in your popcorn. Well, don't worry, I won't with the jalapeno.
Took your two things there.
I see. Also, the last thing I've got is the Jackson County Bama Club is having their golf tournament on Friday, May the 12th. It's a 4-man scramble with a shotgun start at 12 noon at Goose Pond, Colonies Lake in Scottsboro. So for more information, you can contact Rick Roden at 256-628-1212 or Ron Crawford at 256-574-9260. So I think that is all I have got now. Now, we had another guest scheduled for today, but because of my lack of communication, she's not showing up because I didn't. Huh? Okay. So anyway, I'm not very discreet. Huh? What'd you say? He's telling me we got to take a break. But before we do, we're gonna have Cammie and Cassie on in Layton and talk about this Harvest Christian School. But if we have extra time. After that, I want to talk a little bit about this. This was, it's 20 under 40. It's the Daily Sentinel put this out, and some of our Sand Mountain people are in here, so I'm impressed.
Oh, okay.
Wanted to talk about them a little bit, and we'll do that after we have our guest on. But right now, we're going to take a commercial break because Jimmy told me I had to, and I listened to you. As always.
I hope they're recording this to hear you say that.
So anyway, we're going to take a commercial break, and when we come back, we're going to have Cammie, Cassie, and Layton, and we're excited to find out about Harvest Christian School. So y'all stick around. We'll be right back.
Methamphetamine affects everyone, your neighbors, your friends, and even your family.
Know the signs.
Physical symptoms include you may have extreme difficulty sleeping and even insomnia, and you may lose your appetite.
Know the signs. Please know the signs.
You can seem nervous and anxious and even have paranoia.
Know the signs.
Overheat easily and sweat without even being hot.
Know the signs.
Dilated pupils and even hair loss.
Know the signs.
Hallucinations and delusions. And you can also have tachycardia, which is a rapid heart rate.
Know the signs.
You may have liver damage and loss of skin elasticity.
Know the signs.
You may notice unexplained financial instability and social isolation.
Know the signs.
You may have a false sense of euphoria, coupled with strong depression and even risky behavior, legal trouble, memory loss, and repeated incarceration.
Please know the signs. Unfortunately, we do.
A time-tested financial institution equipped with the latest banking technology, the Bank of Dade, with mobile banking to fit your on-the-go lifestyle. Download our latest app today for your iPhone, Android, or tablet to bank on the go. Check your balance, pay bills, make deposits, and keep track of your account anytime and anywhere with the Bank of Dade's smartphone app. Make life easier by using today's most advanced banking technology to your advantage. Call us at 657-6842 or visit on the web at bankofdade.com. Your hometown bank since 1956, the Bank of Dade. Main office is on Highway 11 North in Trenton, and drive-thrus on Highway 11 North and Highway 136 West. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Don't miss country music sensation Ronnie McDowell with special guest Cole Sitzler at the Colonnade.
You're gonna ruin my bad reputation.
Thursday, April 13th, 7:30 p.m. at the Colonnade Theater in Ringgold, only 5 minutes from Chattanooga.
Older women are beautiful lovers.
Tickets on sale now at the Colonnade box office. Call 706-935-9000 or online at colonnadecenter.org. Ronnie McDowell, Thursday, April 13th at the Colonnade Theater in Ringgold, only 5 minutes from Chattanooga.
Delivering top quality health care locally. We are Northeast Alabama Health Services. With 7 locations, there's one near you. Scottsboro, Section, North Sand Mountain, in Higdon, Skyline, Woodville, Fife, and Fort Payne. National Doctors Day is March 30th, and we would like to recognize our doctors and let them know how much we appreciate them. Dr. Teresa Baston at North Sand Mountain Healthcare Center, Dr. Susan Copley at the Scottsboro Health Center, and Dr. Charles Giddens at the Section Health Center. Putting your health concerns first, we're Northeast Alabama Health Services.
Yeah, that's not good. Okay, welcome back to Sand Mountain Community Watch. I'm sorry, I was behind there for a second. That was the poster showing that about the benefit singing and auction. I don't think I've been saying it, auction. That's coming up this Saturday, April the 8th, beginning at 7 o'clock Eastern Time at North Sand Mountain School, and it will benefit Harvest Christian School for the deaf. So these ladies here are going to tell me a little bit about Harvest Christian School. Cassie is the aunt of Layton, and Cammie is Layton's mom.
Right.
And so he attends Harvest Christian School for okay. And it's located where?
It's in Ringgold, Georgia.
Okay.
And I guess the school's been in existence for about 19 years. It's one of the only schools like it around. It's a private Christian school for the deaf. And so Dr. Reggie Rimple and his wife Kim actually came to this area to start a college, a Bible college for the deaf. And they had been here, a couple of years, and I'm thinking Alan Snare, which is a minister, he works for Silent Word Ministries here in Trenton, and he approached Dr. Rimple about starting a school for the deaf because he himself was deaf, and then he had 2 deaf grandchildren, and so didn't really have anywhere they could go to get a Christian education, at a deaf school. And Dr. Rimple knew that he didn't feel like he could do it, just trying to start the college up and stuff, and so, but it burdened his heart. And so there was a couple, they do a drama every year at Christmas, and if you've never seen their Christmas drama, it's unbelievable. But there was a couple that brought some people down from South Carolina, and they're to watch the drama. Well, their vehicle broke down, and so Dr. Rimple was helping them with their vehicle and found out that this lady was a teacher, and so he kind of shared Dr. Snare or Alan Snare's vision of starting a deaf school. And so that's kind of how it came into existence.
And tell me that didn't happen for a reason.
Right, they didn't break down for a reason.
Yeah, exactly.
So, and so what this benefits for is they rely solely on donations at this school, and then tuition for the kids that come there. And the tuition's just not enough, to cover their overhead expenses. Mm-hmm. And so, and their students have decreased over the past several years because they're not an accredited school, and so they're starting an ABECA. Is it ABECA? Yeah. program for 9th through 12th grade, so
Okay.
that children can have an accredited, education.
Mm-hmm.
So that's put a little bit more cost on them too.
Right.
So that's why we're having this benefit singing and auction to try to help raise money, to support the school, keep the doors open.
Right,
So-
right. And it's such a good, it's a good organization, sounds like, because where would Layton be without it? I mean,
Yeah, Layton has been at the school since he was 5, and he's 12 now.
okay.
And we have just seen amazing things come about in Layton's life. He has just flourished being there at that school, and we're just thankful to God that
It's
it's
there, yeah.
Mhm.
So are they, and not being nosy, but how much is tuition?
$455 a
Um,
month.
Yeah, that's not nothing,
Yeah.
really,
So-
compared to what a lot of, I mean, what you would pay for a private Christian education, you
Right,
know.
right.
That's not a whole lot at all. So I imagine they are having trouble keeping the doors open.
And an exciting thing happened to Layton. You think about sharing the gospel with somebody that's hearing. Well, sometimes that's hard for a hearing person
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah.
to grasp that concept. And so, we were told that, Layton, if he gets saved or whatever, that it's probably going to be a deaf person that leads him, because they can, explain that. And so, when was that, Cammie?
Turn his off. Okay. Technical difficulties. Okay.
Layton was actually saved at the school
Oh.
a couple years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How awesome is
Yeah,
that?
2 years ago.
Yeah. So that was worth it all.
Oh yeah. 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 Amen to that. Well, I'm so thankful that he has that opportunity. And now he's 12.
12.
Layton's 12, and he is one of, how many students do they have?
Let me see.
We only have 5
5?
students.
Okay. Okay. Well, and hopefully though that they can, now are they looking for new students? I mean,
We're
always recruiting new
yeah.
students.
Are they wanting it's just for deaf though? No, they would take
They
others?
can take hearing
If
children.
they are children of a deaf parent, or if they have a sibling.
Oh, okay. So they would understand and know how to communicate
Right,
with
right,
them.
yeah.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
So, and now this singing is going to be Saturday night at the gym at North Sand Mountain. And y'all are having gift baskets and baked goods. Have you got a lot of donations so far?
Yes, the community is just really, it's been amazing at the support we've received from the community, and I don't even want to start naming names of
'Cause you
people
leave somebody
that's
out.
donated. Just today we got a pizza oven, like an
Oh.
outdoor, really nice pizza oven. We're going to auction it. Our gift baskets, we've got something for everybody, all interests. We've got a fishing basket, a hunting basket.
Oh,
Just all kinds
great.
of things, plus some delicious cakes.
Yeah.
The Sand Mountain Cookies.
Oh, yeah.
And
yeah.
cakes. So
Well, that may be reason. Oh, no, we're dotting.
Oh.
I was about to get excited about. Well, yeah. And so, who all will be singing at this benefit?
we got 4 different individuals or groups that's going to be singing. Of course, Benny Berry, probably most everybody that's watching knows Benny.
Knows Benny, and if you
ever-
don't, you will
Yeah.
before long. And he loves you.
Yeah,
he
he
loves
loves
you.
you. Exactly.
And we love you,
He
Benny.
does. And Benny's got just a wonderful testimony, and so he'll be there singing. Also, Stacy Peak, he's from Rose, he's a lifelong member of the Rosalie community.
Okay.
And
No, I don't think I know
you don't know him. His family, they're all talented, musically talented, and so he was raised bluegrass gospel.
Oh, okay.
So that's what he does. He has a group called New Home.
Okay.
And so, and also his daughter and son-in-law is going to be singing too. That's
So is he?
Shayna's
Shay-
dad,
okay.
Shayna Peak Halls and Jeff Halls.
Okay, I knew
And,
she was the peak, but
yeah.
I didn't put the two together.
So that's her
Okay.
dad, and they both sing in his group called New Home also.
Oh.
And then Shayna and Jeff are the youth ministers at New Home Baptist Church there.
Okay.
Pisgah.
And Jeff used to sing with Karen Peck.
Yeah, New River, yeah.
We heard him. We went to, was it Sylvania? Where were we? Sylvania? Rainsville? Somewhere. And heard Jeff. He was with Aaron Wilburn, I think, that wrote 4 days, 3 days late, 3 days late, something. I don't know. Don't laugh. You're supposed to be helping me. Anyway, Aaron wrote that, and he wrote he's the comedian, you know, kind of like, what do I even try to think? Who's the funny guy with the Gaithers? He's kind of like him. Mark Lowry. He's kind of like him, but he's wrote some really pretty, 3 days late. He's wrote some really pretty. Okay, we'll settle with 3. Jesus, you were late, whichever is what Mary and Martha was saying, which he wasn't. He's never late. But anyway, Jeff was down there singing before he ever got, you know, this has been years ago before he started singing with Karen Peck. So I loved him, though. He was awesome. So I'm excited. I'm hoping we get to come and hear him. So you've got and now the Harvest Deaf Choir. How do they sing?
I know
I don't want to ask stupid questions, but
okay, so there at the school, there's also a church, Harvest Baptist Church. Is that what it's called, Harvest Baptist Church? And they actually have a deaf choir, and they go around.
Oh,
they'll
they're
go around
the church choir.
So they
Okay.
sign and do drama.
Oh. Is that who puts on the Christmas program you were talking about?
It is,
Okay.
and they do it every year. And Miss Kim, I believe, writes those, and she's Dr. Rimple's wife. They are over the school and everything, and he preaches at the church. And she writes those dramas, and it's the best. They're really good.
That's awesome. So now, will they all be there?
They'll be there.
Okay.
The deaf choir will be performing there, so that's really something to watch.
I bet. Who's MC in the? Or who's?
Darren Rogers.
Oh, okay.
You know Darren.
Yeah.
He's going to be emceeing the event.
Okay, good. Good. Well, it sounds like y'all got a lot of stuff planned and already in the works, and hopefully we'll do really well with it.
Yeah.
Now, how do you have to drive him down there every day, Tammy?
Every day.
Every day. Wow.
Yeah.
So, what time does school start?
School starts at 8. Every morning is out at 3:30 in the evening.
Okay. So you go and then come home and go back and pick up, or?
I do. I take him some mornings, and my mom, she takes him some mornings, and then I have my father-in-law, mother-in-law, and
everybody helps and pitches
some
in.
friends.
Yeah.
That's I have a lot of help.
Yeah. Well, and if he didn't have that, the next closest thing would be what? Do you know? Is there another school for the deaf?
Talladega, yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Take a break.
Do you want to show the poster one more time before you go to break?
Yeah, if you don't care. We're going to have to take a commercial break, but he's going to show you the poster one more time, and you can't see that. If you can, you're better than me. Okay, there it is. And that shows, of course, there's Layton on the front right there, and it shows the information. I don't know, hopefully it's not as blurry for you guys as it is. I don't know if it's me or the TV, but it looks real blurry to me. But anyway, we're going to take a commercial break, and when we come back, we may talk to these ladies a little bit more about some fishing. So y'all stick around. We'll be right back. That's going to draw their attention. Why do they know about fishing?
Dobbins Supermarket, serving the community for over 70 years with fresh cut meats and a full line of grocery items, serving the area's weekly grocery needs. Dobbins Supermarket, Highway 71 in Higdon.
This week at Dobbins Supermarket, enjoy the savings with beef chuck roast, $3.29 a pound. Boneless chicken tenders, $2.49 a pound. Oscar Mayer hot dogs, just $1.89 a pound. Bar S bologna, $1.19 a pound. Breaded chicken fingers, $16.99 for a 10-pound box. This week at Dobbins.
Have lunch or dinner at Guthrie's, home of the original golden fried chicken finger and the best chicken finger sauce in the world. Guthrie's can help you plan your family's meals or get-togethers with bucket specials every Tuesday, those delicious wings on Wednesday, and platters every day of the week. Plus, get sweet tea by the gallon. Remember, Guthrie's has a party room for small gatherings, too. Guthrie's, Highway 136 West in Trenton, home of those golden fried chicken fingers and the best chicken finger sauce in the world.
Guthrie's, not fast food, good food fast.
It's another spring planting season at Glass Farm Nursery. Glass Farm Nursery, 4 miles south of Trenton on Highway 11, is your tree and shrub headquarters for spring. They've been sprucing up yards for generations, and they're now ready for you this year. Glass Farm Nursery open Monday through Friday from 9 a.m. till 6 p.m. and Saturday 8 a.m. till 2 p.m. For all of your lawn, gardening, flowers, and shrubbery needs, look no further than Glass Farm Nursery. Now open for spring, 4 miles south of Trenton on Highway 11. Glass Farm Nursery.
I'm your tailgate grill. Your buddy was in such a rush to get into the game, he didn't quite put me out. I see you bought the industrial-sized bottle of lighter fluid. Smart. And if you got cut rate insurance, you could be paying for this yourself. So get an Allstate agent and be better protected from mayhem. Like me.
There's an Allstate agent right here in your community.
Come enjoy pizza for lunch or dinner in a family atmosphere at Stevie B's Pizza, 2200 Galt Avenue North in Fort Payne. Enjoy the super buffet and salad bar anytime, or have any of our specialty pizzas made to order and delivered right to your table. At Stevie B's in Fort Payne, we make our own dough, assuring you the best possible pizza. Book your parties at Stevie B's in Fort Payne, plus ask about catering and fundraisers too. Call Stevie B's 256-979-1234 and find out more. Great pizza and a family atmosphere. Stevie B's, 2200 Galt Avenue North in Fort Payne.
I bet I threw y'all off saying we was going to talk about fishing, didn't I? Because I bet you look up here and you think, these ladies do not look like regular fishermen. But anyway, their sons are fishermen, and we're going to talk about that in a minute. I wanted to go back just a second about the benefit and let you know there is no cost to get in, but it's donation only. And so be sure, mark your calendars. It's this weekend. It's supposed to be pretty, I think. So there's no excuse, and I say there's no excuse. I'm right across the road. I have the least excuse probably as anybody. I'm going to try my best to attend and looking forward to it. And we hope that y'all do really well and raise lots of money. And if you just, if you're watching today and you can't make it to the show and you just want to help out, you can contact for more information. You can either contact Cammie at 256-597-4263, Miss V Peak at 256-597-2624, or Pat Jones at 256-597-2528. And for y'all that don't know, Miss Pat Jones is these ladies' mother, and she's been around Bryant for 100 years. She's gonna kill me for saying that. Pat's only 45 at the oldest. We'll say that. But the Spears family's been around there at Bryant for a long time, and so, and the Jones family, matter of fact, they're good Bryantonians or Bryantinians, however you want to say that, and so. Anything you can do to help them out, I know they'll appreciate it. And it's not just helping your neighbors, it's helping other people as well. And it's, if you ask, it's part of God's plan. I'm sorry, I'm just going to jump out on that limb and say that. And, to give a child a Christian education to begin with is in itself a good deal. You're doing a good thing when you're doing that. And it's, as Mr. Altman says at Mountain View, it's not what it costs, it's what you're actually saving. The cost is irrelevant as far as, so we want to keep this school open and help them to progress and help them to hopefully lead others to the Lord and just get them a good education so that they can go places in life and live a normal life, and grow up and be anything that they want to be. So that's what we're hoping for. So we hope y'all do really well with that. Now, tell me about this fishing.
Fishing. What do you want to know?
Well, it's North Sand Mountains fishing team.
Yeah, I think they've had a fishing team now for about 4 years. Both of our older sons fish. My only son, Braden Ellison, and Landon Green. They're part of the team. And then my dad, Jerry Jones, he's their captain. So we have seven teams in our team at the North Sand Mountain fishing team. And so each boat has 2 kids per boat, and they have a captain per boat. And so anyway, they really enjoy it. It gives kids that maybe don't like to do other sports, an opportunity. You know, it's just
Now,
a really good outlet for the
Do
kids.
they compete against other schools?
They do. We fish in 2 different leagues. One is the ASA BFA, which is the Alabama Student Anglers. I can't remember.
Bass
That's
Association,
ASA,
maybe.
BFA, so,
We'll say that.
I know my son Braden and his partner last year, Riley Johnson, they came in, it just left me, 11th in the state last year.
wow.
Braden, if I've said that wrong, forgive me. Last year, but you know, they've done really good, and these kids have opportunities for scholarships. They give fishing scholarships.
Oh, wow.
Even Northeast College has a fishing team, you know, so.
Oh, that's so great. So do they travel all over the United States?
All over.
But all over the state?
Yeah, different places. The state tournament this year is in Eufaula, Alabama. So if we qualify for the state tournament, that'll probably be our longest journey for this season. And we fished Gadsden, Gunnersville, Pickwick.
Okay.
So just different
Now,
places.
this is the season now? I mean,
It
how
is.
long does it go?
It is.
Till
It
school's
usually
out?
lasts till the end of May, and is when the state tournament is for that particular association. We fish another association some, but and I think it lasts on maybe into June.
Oh, okay. So now, do they go every weekend?
It's not every weekend. We kind of pick and choose the tournaments that we want to compete in. So it's not every weekend, but.
So is there like a coach?
Yeah, we do have a coach, Jeremy Moore. He's the ag teacher at North Sand Mountain.
Oh,
He's actually
okay.
our team sponsor.
Okay.
He's the coach, and so he takes care of lining up our tournaments and making sure the kids have a place to stay, because they go down and usually pre-fish the day before the tournament. So you know, it's a lot more involved than what you'd think.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, and is it bass fishing?
It's bass fishing.
Okay. Okay. Which
Yeah.
is totally different than crappie.
Yeah.
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 Okay. And so do they compete in, like, McDonald's was having a big bass splash? Do they compete in other, like, local fishing tournaments?
Yeah, they can, but usually as a team we kind of stick to those those organizations that we fish in.
So can your dad help as far as he just to drive the boat?
He can drive the boat and he can coach them, but he can't bait their hooks or get their fish off their hooks or anything like that. So he just has to kind of sit there all day.
I bet he hates that.
Well,
that's great.
Yeah,
that's great. Now, how long they've been doing this? About 4 years?
I think North Sands had their team about 4 years. My son's fished the last 3 years.
Okay.
So, and then Landon, he started this year with us, Cammie's oldest.
And that, you have to be in the 9th grade to do this?
7th grade.
Oh, okay. So you
7th
can
grade.
start early.
Yeah.
I need to get, what's the coach's name?
Jeremy Moore.
Jeremy. I need to have him come on. And, this is fishing season.
Yes.
And talk about this a little bit. Okay. I may try to get in touch with him. I see, you know, if it wasn't for Facebook, I wouldn't know nothing.
Yeah.
Don't know much as it is, but I sure wouldn't know anything without Facebook. But I see on there a lot of times, you know, when they won, and they did really well last year. I remember seeing that they come in somewhere. I knew they placed in the state, so that's impressive. Yeah, so that's awesome.
Yeah.
So I bet you're proud of them.
I am, yeah. It's
Do they
pretty
bring home
exciting.
supper ever?
No. No.
Do they even keep them?
They release them.
Okay,
they release
catch and
them.
release.
And that's part of it. You get points deducted if you bring in a dead fish. So you want to keep your fish alive.
So you have to have an aerator thing and all that. Okay.
So.
Okay. So do they hound you to want to go fishing when it's not a tournament?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I love it too.
Yeah,
so.
I do too. I love to fish.
I love to fish.
Yeah. So, well, that's great. And it gives you something to do as a family, so that's good. And their grandfather's getting to spend time with them, so that is great. Yeah. That is great. Okay, well, we're going to take, I guess I'm done with you ladies. Y'all got anything else y'all want to tell us?
I think we're good.
Okay.
Layton has got to start walking across the stage with them to weigh their fish.
Oh, well, good.
Yeah, he's
good.
He
And he's a big fan of EMT workers.
He is. He loves MT. In fact, our last fishing tournament we were at, he made friends with the firefighters that were there.
Okay.
So, yeah.
I have a feeling Leighton can make friends real easy.
He can. He lights up the room anywhere he goes.
He does. Oh, he does. I can tell that already. He's captured our hearts already. So, well, Leighton, we appreciate you being on. Good deal. Thank you so much. We appreciate it. We're going to take another commercial break. Yeah, and when we come back, we are going to talk a little. It's just me and Jimmy again. I'm sorry, folks. You get what you get. But anyway, we'll talk a little bit about this 20 under 40. It's have y'all seen this?
No.
I hadn't either, but it's got Dusty Roden's in here and Nick Corneliuson.
Yeah.
So I want to just go talk about this a little bit about some of our up and coming citizens of Sand Mountain. So y'all stick around and we'll be right back.
Now's the perfect time to find a new vehicle at a great price. Cloud Auto Sales. At Clouds in Higdon, you'll find a 2010 black Chevy Equinox LT, leather, or how about a 2011 silver Chevy Silverado 4x4 with only 80,000 miles, including leather. And if you're looking for gas mileage, how about a 2011 red Chevrolet HHR 4-door wagon? Warranties are available. Check us out, Cloud Auto Sales, Highway 71 Higdon, next to Dobbins Supermarket.
Come to see me for your best deal in a good used car. And yes, I'm still fishing.
Selection, quality, and price are just a few reasons that folks are shopping at Cabins to Castles Home Furnishings. So whether you're looking for a bedroom, living room, or a dinette set, take the short drive to the Trenton exit just off I-59. We now offer financing at 6 months, same as cash. If you're looking for a place for kitchen chairs, we have a huge selection, 4 for $99. Cabins to Castles Home Furnishings. Selection, quality, and price. Just off I-59 behind the Kangaroo on Highway 136 West in Trenton.
Now open in Ider, it's Buy for Less. Catalog returns, overstock, shed pulls, everything from furniture, kitchen accessories, tools, baby items and clothes, outdoor equipment, and hunting gear. You'll find it at Buy for Less. Just like our name suggests, you can buy for less at Buy for Less. We're just south of the Ider four-way stop on Alabama Highway 75. Open Wednesday through Friday, 10 to 4 Central, 11 to 5 Eastern. Saturday, we're open 9 to 1 Central, 10 to 2 Eastern Time. It's Buy for Less.
Innovation and quality. Two things you don't normally hear about in a recruitment ad, but you'll hear a lot about innovation and quality when you join the team at Vanguard National Trailer. Vanguard is an industry leader in the production of dry van trailers and composite plate trailers.
And right now, Vanguard National Trailer is hiring energetic and hardworking team members to be assemblers and welders, as well as industrial maintenance for first shift openings.
And you'll work a full 40-hour week in 4 days, which means 3-day weekends. And overtime is available. Working at Vanguard National Trailer has other great benefits too, like paid holidays, paid vacation, medical, dental, vision, and life insurance, plus a 401k plan.
Full-time work, 3-day weekends, available overtime, and great benefits. That's Vanguard National Trailer.
Fill out your application today. Vanguard National Trailer is an equal opportunity employer.
Apply in person today. Starting pay $10 to $14 an hour, depending on position. Vanguard National Trailer Corporation, Highway 11 North, turn beside the Primary Healthcare Center on Vanguard Drive.
At First Southern State Bank, putting you first is our priority. First with convenience, with branches in 6 great communities: Fort Payne, Rainsville, Scottsboro, Higdon, and our Stevenson office, now recently enlarged and remodeled. First with our friendly, experienced staff, always helpful and ready to serve. And first with our mobile on-the-go banking. Our mobile app is fantastic, user-friendly, secure, and free. So whether it's online or in person, you're our first priority at First Southern State Bank. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Planning your spring break? Whether your trip takes you to the water, the mountains, or just around the corner, trust the pros to get you there. March 15th through April 15th, get a $70 rebate after submission when you purchase 4 new Continental passenger or light truck tires. No matter the destination, make your first stop Brown's Tire Pros today. Your tire store since 1984. Online at brownstirepros.com. See participating stores for complete details. Terms and conditions apply. Offer expires 4/15/17.
Hi, welcome back to Sand Mountain Community Watch. I apologize. I got a thing from my state legislator telling me I needed to read a bill, and I was trying to figure out if I thought that was Anyway, I'll do that in a minute. We're gonna do this. We, like I said, I apologize. We don't have a guest, and y'all gonna have to put up with us a little bit longer. But I don't know if you, I guess you have to subscribe to the Daily Sentinel, and I didn't renew my subscription, but I think I'm going to because they put out this really good book. It's called 20 Under 40, and it's 20 people in Jackson County that's younger than 40. Which has, well, it says it's made who impact the Scottsboro and Jackson County community through their professional, civic, and you want to say that word? Philanthropy.
Sounds good.
They give a lot efforts. Those, I can't say that. Yeah, anyway, those nominated show initiative, innovation, and leadership that contribute to business, education, and overall community success. So I wanted to talk about, like I said, there's 20 different ones in here, but I wanted to talk about the ones that I personally, know are, that are from the mountain, since we are Sand Mountain Community Watch. And let's see where we're at here. The first one that I know, and there may some of these others may be, and I just don't know, but this is Nick Corneliuson. Nick is the son of Royce and Gloria Corneliuson. We went to school with Gloria. Royce is the pastor at Flat Rock Holiness Church, and
I worked with him for a while at Rock 10.
Oh, did you? I didn't know that.
Many moons ago.
Yeah, because he owns or co-owns P&C Construction, and I don't know the extent of all that. Nick is the vice president of P&C Construction and vice president of Lake Majestic Farms. It says in the construction they manage around 450 projects per year, ranging from Florida to Ohio and from South Carolina to Texas. In the cattle business, it's caring for and breeding selections for approximately 700 mama cows. Oh. That's a lot of cows to be responsible for. And they do an extensive embryo program there at Lake Majestic. So apparently they have Brangus cattle, which is a cross between, now I'm just acting like I know all this.
Yeah, you got me convinced.
I think Brangus is a cross between Brahma and Angus.
I think so too.
It sounds good, don't it? If I was going to cross a Brahma and an Angus, I'd call it a Brangus.
Brangus?
I do believe I would. So I'm pretty sure that's what it is. This is a nice little write-up about Nick. He's 36. It says his professional involvement includes AGC Board of Directors. I don't know what that is, AGC, but he's on the Board of Directors. YCLP, Alabama Cattlemen's, and board member of Jackson County Cattlemen's. Says his community involvement includes hosting numerous farm tours throughout the year from people from all over the world and working with Epcot to teach construction management. Oh, so that's good. So he works there too. I want to just say congratulations to Nick and his family and all. Says I like this because I remember his grandfather, T. Pritchett. Yeah. I remember T. and his mama. Gloria's mother, but he says his father, Royce, and grandfather, T, have been his biggest influence. They taught me to always be honest, work hard, and everything you need, the Lord will supply. So I really like that. So it says, we found over the last several years that the most common problem with their area, talking about Jackson County, is awareness of how great it is. We need to continually strive to be examples of how rewarding it is to live in Jackson County and work here. So I think it sounds like he's got a good head on his shoulders, and we're very proud of him and what he's accomplished, and good luck in all his future endeavors. They got a big ad in here about Lake Majestic. The next one from the mountain that I know of course, here's Justin Lackey. He's not from the mountain, but he's, y'all probably know him. He's an attorney in Scottsboro that just had twin babies.
Oh,
yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. So the other one from the mountain is Bubba Lambert. I don't personally know Bubba, but I have heard of Lambert Construction for years. Apparently, Bubba is a co-owner, it says minority owner at Lambert Construction, and director of operations of her horizontal directional drilling. I don't know what that is. It sounds like they might drill for coal, but I don't know that, so don't repeat that. It says his wife is Kelly and children Riley, Laney, and Tripp. He is a member of the Ashlar Lodge in Ider, and his quote to live by is, "Do not neglect to do good and to share what you have, for such sacrifices are pleasing to God." Says we should do everything in our power to help make our schools, churches, and recreation areas inviting and exciting for young people. How does it say? I don't think it says how old. Yeah, he's 32. Congratulations to Bubba. I wonder if that's his real name.
I don't know.
Or that's just what everybody calls him. So it sounds like he's got everything, got a lot going on and doing a good job and helping in the community. Be honest, this is a quote, "Be honest with all people and it will pay off in the end. Get a supportive and understanding spouse to help you through life's journey." Oh, did you do that?
Yeah.
Yeah. And like I said, there may be others in here that's from, and I'll actually tell you the names of some of the others.
You missed Dusty.
Yeah, I was coming back to Dusty. The third one I wanted to talk about is Mr. Dusty Roden. He's been on the show. He is the principal at North Sand Mountain High School. He is 34. There's so many young, I guess because I'm getting old, it's refreshing to see young people that are involved in the community and that are, like Matthew Hodges, Chairman Hodges. He's young and he's very involved, and I appreciate that. I appreciate people that have a direction in their life and, kind of know. Maybe I'm jealous a little bit. I'm old, and it's like I don't know what I'm gonna do tomorrow.
You're old?
Yes, I'm old. But anyway, Dusty is the principal at North Sand. He is a member of CLAS, AEA, NEA, Jackson County Chamber of Commerce, a member of First United Methodist Church in Stevenson, and recreational league coach at North Sand Mountain. He is married and has, his wife is Monica, and they have 2 children, Brody and Allie. And says before becoming a principal, he worked as a teacher and coach, always putting students first. And that continues today. He says he loves his job. If he had to change jobs though, you know what he'd want to do?
No.
He could see himself as a detective.
Oh.
I would like investigating crime scenes and finding the truth in any situation. And he watches tons of television crime shows. He's like me. I could watch Criminal Minds and CSI.
CSI.
No, with Gibbs. NCIS with Gibbs, yeah. NCIS and NCIS New Orleans, I love those shows. He graduated from Snead State Community College with an associate's in, he received an associate's from Snead and a bachelor's in secondary math from Jacksonville State, and educational leadership from the University of Alabama. So he's got to be a good guy if he went to the University of Alabama.
There you go.
Yeah. So I think that is the only ones that I know that are from the mountain. And like I said, there may be more. But here's a list of some that they've only been doing this. This is the 3rd year. And there was somebody, look, who made it in 2015. Matthew Hodges made the list. He was on the list then.
Yes, even get a back issue of one of those.
I know. I wonder if you could. And look, Kenny Hill. Now, I'm assuming is that the Kenny Hill that we know?
Well, no, I don't know that.
I don't know either, because he's over 40, isn't he? I don't know. Kenny Hill, if that's the Kenny Hill that we know, then. But Jonathan Calden, he is the, he made the list last year. He is was the assistant principal at North Sand, but now he's principal at Bridgeport or Stevenson Elementary, one of them down in the valley. So I didn't know they did this, and so I think that's it's a pretty interesting little magazine. If you didn't get one and want a copy, I'm sure you could request it by calling the Daily Sentinel. It's been real interesting for me to read and find out about these people, and Some of the other one, this one, I don't know her, but I believe she is the wife of Ann and Ken Harding's son. Haley Harding, she is a family nurse practitioner, and she's only 26, and already a nurse practitioner, so she's worked hard to get to that point. But congratulations to these three that we know, and hopefully they'll continue to do well and keep on doing good for their community and the Jackson County. And you know, we'll see in a few years. I won't remember this in a few years. I won't even know who I am in a few years. So
in a couple of months, you'll be showing that again.
I probably will. I probably do that, show things and repeat myself and tell things over and over. So we've got a few more minutes that we're gonna. Do we need to take a commercial? No, he's saying no. That means we got to talk for 6 more minutes.
Go
ahead. I did the first few, but no, y'all seriously remember, if you get a chance to go out Saturday night to the benefit singing, don't forget these and other announcements that we made. Is there anything on here that you want to talk about?
I'm good.
Oh, of course you are. You're supposed to be helping me at this point in time.
I'm lending you more support.
You know what? We were supposed to have Miss Jane Hobson, and I'm gonna try to do better and get her rescheduled for later on in this month. The weather's supposed to be bad again tomorrow.
Yeah.
So that if the weather does get bad, you can. Bryant should be open, but thanks to Mr. Ed McKinney or Mr. Lloyd Elson.
Just make it to 58, and I'll have the last 2 minutes of the hour be commercials.
Okay, he said I just got to do 3 more minutes. I think I can do 3 minutes.
Oh, I don't know.
I don't know.
I think you're stretching it now.
3 minutes, a minute and a half.
Okay, so we don't have. Whoa, I can talk for a minute and a half. So
you
anyway,
talk yourself longer.
I can't. We appreciate y'all, all of our viewers that watch, whether it be when we're live or later on during the week. We appreciate you for tuning in, and I will try to do better. I'm not doing very good at this life thing. I'm not doing good at life, much less this show. But
you've been busy lately.
I have been busy, even though I'm not in the tax business anymore. I still am working full time and doing a few taxes, and it's and then Easter's coming up, and so with grandbabies, we're gonna go watch Hide Eggs, and so I gotta get everything done before all that happens, and so they're telling me I gotta wrap it up already. So we appreciate you. I know, right? It was nothing. Piece of cake. Oh, a piece of cake. What I'd love to have, a piece of cake. I've been trying to diet, doctor's orders, not because I want to. So yeah, if I even mention cake, I get. Jimmy says, "What do you want for supper?" Cake. So anyway, y'all have a wonderful week. We'll see you next Tuesday, good Lord willing, and I guess that's it. Say bye.
That's it. Bye.
Bye. Thank y'all.